Shalom. Kahalo Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bahashim Kakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them, that taught us His truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that are pushing the word and truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect, tabernacle of David, to the Akwat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000, the 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. I am the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the World War III Daily Update. Shalom and salutations to you as well, to you all. Today is what we do every Tuesday, or at least we try, if the Lord is willing. It's called War and Rumors of War Tuesday. And what we do is we go to Matthew 24:6 and we read it. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And then we go in, we look at some of the other versions and see what the differences are. You will hear of wars and rumors. There's rumors surrounding me every day. And NLT, wars and threats. So we have rumors, we have threats. What else? Rumors, threats, and reports. Okay. Battles and reports. So we got rumors, reports, and threats, right? Threats, rumors, reports, and what? And news. News of battles far away. So let's look for some rumors. Let's look for some reports. Let's look for some threats. Right? And let's look for some news. News. News on the 700 Club. The second front. So this got to be talking about the Lebanon front. Hezbollah against Israel. Okay? That would be the second front, dealing with those that, occupy the land of Israel. All right, so CBN News 13 minutes ago. Take it away. I don't know what I'll call you. Take it away, adversary.
Welcome to the 700 Club. The United States is urging Benjamin Netanyahu to show restraint in response to increasing Hezbollah rocket attacks into northern Israel. At the same time, one IDF major tells CBN News, now is the time to act.
Israel says it's destroyed half of the Hamas fighting forces in Rafah, and it could wrap up operations in the city in the matter of...
Apparently the fighting forces are women and children with no weapons.
CBN's Julie Stahl reports.
In meetings with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, a senior aide to President Biden called for Israel to trust diplomacy and refrain from all-out war. With Israelis living in the north enduring daily shellings and some 100,000 having evacuated their homes, one Israeli reserve major told CBN News that trusting diplomacy is not realistic.
So how diplomacy can work when you are talking about a regime that is exporting ideology, that is calling for submission of their values for their Islamic Sharia laws values in our region, and Israel is actually for them the Jewish democratic state of Israel.
Israeli Reserve Major Shadi Halul is an Aramean Christian from the Galilee. He says time is of the essence.
Actually, the earlier we do it, the more chances we have to win this war. If we delay this conflict, they will be ready and get ready to destroy Israel and then move on to other countries in Europe.
Earlier in the war, Israel faced U.S. and international opposition to invading Rafah and defeating the remaining Hamas battalions. Now Israeli forces say they've destroyed 2 of the 4 battalions and degraded the other 2. They've also discovered hundreds of rockets intended for Israeli civilians. Israeli media is reporting a new document that shows military and intelligence officials knew weeks in advance of Hamas's plan to invade Israel and kidnap as many as 250 Israelis. While officials believed defenses were strong enough to prevent an invasion, Hamas succeeded in killing 1,200 civilians and taking about 250 hostages on October 7th. Some of the hostages have died in captivity, and those who've been released and rescued testified to psychological, physical, and sexual abuse. Vice President Kamala Harris highlighted that these crimes are likely still happening to hostages held in Gaza.
Is this rumors? Is this news? Is this threats? What is this?
And I just met with Amit, a survivor who has bravely come forward with her account of sexual violence while she was held captive by Hamas. These testimonies, I fear, will only increase as more hostages are released.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.
What do you believe?
Well,
Okay. Well, let's get the other side. There's two sides to every story, right? Well, according to them, they're over there whooping ass and everything is okay. And, you know, they're dealing with the enemy. Well, let's see. Let's see the other side of the story. Now, this is the brother Ayashama, right? Who is an awesome spirit, right? And I watch him all the time and I learn a lot from this brother right here. So you should probably be subscribed to him because he's an excellent teacher. Anyway, he did this video. It's not adding up, right? GMS Living Waters BA. The brother Ayashama, I believe is his name, if I'm saying it correctly, 6 hours ago. But you can see right here, it's your boy Scott Ritter. And Scott Ritter says, Israel is being wiped out and the IDF is losing big on all fronts. See that? Here's the other side. Now, is this rumor? Is this news? Is this a threat? Right? Is this rumors of war? Is this the truth? Or is Israel telling the Israelis telling the truth? Okay, so let's watch. I have it queued up because the brother did, you know, an awesome video. It's 37 minutes long. We're not going to listen to the whole thing. I'm going to just go to the parts where he queued up Scott and what Scott is saying. So thank you to the brother Thawada. Thawada to the brother Ayash Ahmad. So, but we're going to, there's like 3 little segments. I'm going to let them play. And Thawada to the brother. So here we go.
Really play some more.
Economic standpoint. This was on October 6th. You know, everybody was talking about normalization of relations. Israel was negotiating normalization of relations with Saudi Arabia. Joe Biden had just gone to the G20 summit in India, where he bragged about what he called the India-Middle East Economic Corridor, which would connect India with Dubai, and Dubai with Saudi Arabia by rail through Jordan, into Israel through Haifa, into Greece, so that India and Europe are not connected by this corridor. And this is such a big deal that Benjamin Netanyahu himself briefed this during the General Assembly debate in September. Instead of putting up his cartoon figure of the Iranian bomb, he put up a map that showed, you know, Israel's role in this. And this is what Israel needed to survive as a nation state: peace and prosperity. Israel will never again enjoy peace, ever. They're not going to defeat Hamas. Gaza is
Okay, they're not going to defeat. What he said, Hezbollah, Hamas. Let's see. What did he say right there? Salaki.
Israel will never again enjoy peace, ever. They're not going to defeat Hamas. Gaza is
Okay, that's one of the segments where he spoke. Let's find second one, because this is really pertinent information. This is the side that you're not going to get from the mainstream. And this guy is very much reputable. He's really conducting a lot of a lot of the information that we're getting. It's coming from him and Mersheimer and those Napolitano's channel and so on.
So what Scott really just said is absolutely true.
And this is what Israel needed to figure of the Iranian bomb. He put up a map that showed, Israel's role in this, and this is what Israel needed to survive as a nation state: peace and prosperity. Israel will never again enjoy peace, ever. They're not going to defeat Hamas. Gaza is a permanent wound. It's not going to be resolved in Israel's favor. Israel is talking about expanding the conflict into southern Lebanon against Hezbollah. Israel cannot win that conflict. I think one of the reasons why Israel hasn't yet launched that invasion is because they were reminded of that fact by Hezbollah, who
whooped their ass in 2013.
These are the chosen people in the land, but they're the military that they can't defeat.
Listen to what the brother says, because he's like, those can't be the people, because they're getting their ass kicked by the people around them. And if they were the people, they not only would be protected by the angels in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they would have the spiritual power to defend themselves. Nobody would have a chance against them. Listen to it.
Southern Lebanon against Hezbollah. Israel cannot win that conflict. I think one of the reasons why Israel hasn't yet launched that invasion is because they were reminded of that fact by Hezbollah, who...
So these are the chosen people in the land, but they're the military that they can't defeat. All right, the fact that there are even weapons. Okay, these heathens have weapons. All right, that goes against prophecy alone. But then, you're the chosen people. You fulfill prophecy of going back to the land, but there's military that you can't defeat. It's right there on your borders. Okay?
Very, very sound logic there. Okay, there's one more where he speaks. Let's get that, and I'll go ahead and close. The water to the brother again.
Successfully took out several Iron Dome sites in the vicinity, letting the Israelis know that they can take out all of the Iron Dome sites, and Israel will have no ability to protect itself from...
Why you need the Iron Dome if you're the chosen people? Okay? And these nations are showing you that they're Iron Dome trash. All right? And I do mean trash. Okay?
Tens of thousands of rockets that'll land on Israel, fired from Hezbollah on a daily basis. And if you hit Israel with enough rockets over enough period of time, Israel doesn't exist. And the other thing is that Hezbollah isn't going to fight a fight that allows Israel to put 50,000 troops into southern Lebanon to push Hezbollah back to the Litani River. Hezbollah has gone underground just like Hamas did in Gaza. And while Israel's digging and fighting Hezbollah there, Hezbollah will appear in the rear of Israel and take Galilee, take the northern. Hezbollah ensured that the next fight between Israel and Hezbollah isn't going to be fought amongst southern Lebanese villages, but amongst the villages and towns of northern Israel. And Hezbollah will win this fight. Israel now knows this. The Houthi have shown that Israel's sea lines of communications are vulnerable and have been successfully interdicted. And Israel has suffered billions of dollars of economic loss as a result. And then this continued attacks from Gaza, from Yemen, from Hezbollah, from Iraq now. The pro-Iranian Shia militias are now firing drones and cruise missiles that are striking Haifa, the city of Haifa. The bottom line is Israel will never know peace as long as it continues this current stance. The India Middle East Economic Corridor is finished. It is not going to be revived. The concept of normalization of relations between Israel and
Okay, so I'm going to end it right there. That's a lot of information. So there are two sides, right, to every story. All right. This isn't Hezbollah. This isn't, who are they fighting? This isn't the Hamas. Scott Ritter is not on the side of Hamas. Scott Ritter is a retired U.S. military man, right? He's a military analyst today. So he knows this dude was doing weapons of mass destruction. He was doing IAEA, right? And he's a top brass, okay? So he knows what he's talking about, all right? So what is Hamas's side? This guy is in the middle. And what does he say? See, the Israelis are saying, "Oh, we're doing this and we're cleaning up, and while conducting a genocide, they're saying that they're winning." But this guy who doesn't have a dog in the fight, he just knows what the hell is going on. He's giving you the straight skinny. Israel is being wiped out, and the IDF is losing big on all fronts. So, what this says, if this is true, they are going to do what? They're going to move to tacticals because they have them. All right? That would make sense. So now we've got both sides of the story, right? So now we go back here and we say this again. Was that a rumor? Are those rumors that they're losing, getting their ass kicked, or are they winning? Was that a threat? Are these threats of war? All right? Wars and threats, wars and rumors, right? Battles and reports. Some reports, yeah? Scott gave up a report. Good report. All right? This is the information you need. You need both sides of the story so you can make an educated assumption, I guess. All right, so with that, we could end it right here. Let's see what else. News, we got news. Threats, rumors, news of battles far away. We'll end it the official way. Revelation 11:14, the second woe has passed. Behold, the third woe is coming shortly. All right. So with that, we'll see you tomorrow with another update. We hope that, Lord willing, we hope that the elect were edified, you brothers and sisters. With that, I'm going to say shalom.